One night, while leaving the palace in a hurry, a mysterious girl accidentally left behind one of her crystal slippers. The prince found it, but the girl had already disappeared. Determined to find the slipper's owner, he made an announcement across the entire kingdom. Every unmarried girl was brought to the palace. One by one, they tried on the slipper, but it didn't fit anyone. So the soldiers were sent from house to house to find its real owner. The girl's name was Maya. As a child, she had a happy life. She was deeply loved by her mother, and her father was a successful merchant who always brought her beautiful gifts whenever he returned from his travels. But when Maya was only 8 years old, her mother died after a serious illness. With her final breath, she told Maya, "Always live with courage, strength, and kindness." After her mother's death, Maya was raised by her father. Sometime later, he remarried. At first, her stepmother and her two daughters seemed kind and caring, but as soon as Maya's father left for business, their true colors came out. The two sisters took Maya's room, and her stepmother forced her to live in the attic. Even after being treated so unfairly, Maya never complained. She would even share her food with the little creatures living in the attic. Every day, she stood by the door waiting for her father to come home. But one day, terrible news arrived. Her father had died. Now, she had lost the last person she could rely on. Her stepmother turned Maya into a servant and made her do all the work around the house. In return, she was given only leftover food. The two sisters constantly made fun of her and called her Cinderella. One day, heartbroken and tired of everything, Maya rode her white horse into the forest. There, she saw a wounded deer being hunted. She stepped in and saved it. The hunter was touched by her kindness, and Maya was drawn to his gentle nature, but she had no idea that this ordinary-looking hunter was actually the prince. After returning to the palace, the prince couldn't stop thinking about her. So, to choose his future bride, he announced a grand royal ball for the entire kingdom. When the news reached their home, Maya's stepmother ordered expensive gowns for herself and her two daughters. But Maya was completely ignored. With no other choice, Maya put on her mother's old dress. Even in simple clothes, she looked more beautiful than her two stepsisters. Jealous, her stepmother tore the dress apart so Maya couldn't go to the ball. Maya sat there crying when an old woman suddenly appeared. The woman asked her for a bowl of water. Even though Maya was heartbroken, she still helped her. And then something incredible happened. The old woman revealed her true identity. She was a fairy. With a wave of her magic wand, glowing blue butterflies began flying around Maya. In an instant, her torn dress transformed into a beautiful royal blue gown. The pumpkin turned into a golden carriage, and the ordinary horses became magnificent royal horses. Finally, Maya's old shoes transformed into sparkling crystal slippers. But before Maya left, the fairy gave her one warning. At exactly midnight, all the magic will disappear. You must leave the palace before then. Maya quickly climbed into the royal carriage and headed toward the palace, never knowing that this night was about to change her life forever.